Hey, what's up? This is Joey here, taking over for Tim's blog today. Tim, I hope I don't break your blog. And I said, instead of writing a bunch of words, why don't I come on and share a video like I typically do with my Business Life and Coffee podcast? Because it's so much easier for me to get in front of a camera and speak than it is to type so awesome and excellently like you do. I don't know. I'm better at video than with written word. So this week, I want to talk about, or I guess today, I'd like to talk about for the recruiting and HR professional, how should you be paying attention to the employee experience in your organization and for the organizations that you recruit for? I think there are four things that you should be paying attention to if you want to get a quick pulse check on employee engagement and if people are enjoying their their livelihood and where they work. And ultimately, if you're recruiting for an organization, what are some of the things that you should be looking for and getting a pulse check for from that employee? Just a little bit about myself. My name is Joey Price, and I'm the founder of Jumpstart HR LLC. I also have a weekly podcast called Business Life and Coffee, and I just have conversations about things that can improve your business, your professional life, and your personal life as well. It's kind of like the daily show for careers or what have you. But today, it's all about Tim's blog, and I wanted to share these things. The first thing I wanted to say is that every person wants to feel connected with their work, and really, our role as TA professionals and HR professionals is to help people have that connection with their work. Um, of course, on the logistics side, connecting by way of getting an offer, getting signed up, getting onboarded, and having a successful entry into the workplace. But also, there's that passion, that feel, that drive, that mission that each person wants to connect with when it comes to uh, where they spend most of their waking hours at work. So I believe there's four things that you need to pay attention to if you want an employee or a candidate to win at work. And those four things are confidence, creativity, communication, and culture. And I'll just go through these really quickly because these are my thoughts on what it takes to win at work. So as you're evaluating candidates to place for a role, or if you're looking at individuals within your organization, are they winning or can they win at work? For individuals that want to be confident at work, you should be asking them, do they enjoy where they work? Are they confident in their skills and abilities? And are they confident that their work matters? Hey, the way you perceive yourself when you look in the mirror is key, and that spills out into the workplace. I don't know about you, but have you ever asked yourself, what am I doing here? Why does this assignment matter? Why am I going into this place? Or nowadays, why am I logging in? If you've lost confidence in the work that you do and maybe even your ability to get the job done, maybe you're not winning at work and maybe there needs to be an intervention that needs to take place. The next thing is creativity. And when you think of creativity, a lot of times people think innovation. But really, creativity is just carving out time and margin and space to get good at what it is that you do. So if you're evaluating a candidate, maybe a question you ask them is, how do you how do you find time to be creative in the work that you do? And just listen for their response. And so, by way of creativity, to see if someone's winning at work or if they could win in the organization you're hiring for, ask them how much time do they spend innovating their craft. Ask how do they seek new ways to grow in their field, and how do they challenge the way things are done at work. It is no surprise that the most successful people at work and the most successful companies are creative. They're the ones that answer old questions with new answers, and the ones that have found a way to navigate this whole COVID-19 uh, gracefully, successfully, and with innovation. And so creativity is a huge aspect of winning at work. The next thing is communication. And if you want to evaluate whether someone is winning in their communication skills, if they could be a winning candidate for an organization that you're hiring for, you want to ask these three things. Is the candidate comfortable being honest at work? Do they understand the importance of empathy? And maybe I would go one step further and ask, give a time where you've had to be empathetic recently. And then the last thing is, are you comfortable giving clear vision and feedback to a team? Communication is so important because it's not just in the day to day interactions where, of course, everyone can communicate at the water cooler, hop on your chat, say hello, check in, do the small talk. But what happens when crucial conversations need to happen? If someone needs to be told that unfortunately they're not going to get a pay raise this year, or maybe there needs to be a furlough, or hey, maybe performance isn't up to expectation and there needs to be an intervention. Being able to clearly communicate and master the art of communication is a very impactful way to communicate and win at work. And then the last thing is culture. Not culture in the sense of, what's popular and trendy, but culture in the sense of, can you see that person fitting in and plugging in and being a positive addition to the mission, vision, and values of the organization? So, three questions you might ask are: does the person understand what's expected at work? Do they help create a positive environment at work? And last but certainly not least, are they well liked at work? Now, maybe well liked might be a subjective thought, but the reality is that people that thrive and succeed in a workplace are the ones that are liked and respected. And so you want to make sure that you've got a good fit in your organization by finding someone who knows what's expected, contributes to a positive environment, and they're well liked and respected. Hey, Tim, it's been a pleasure taking over your blog today. For those of you who are watching this and maybe listening because you've got it open in another tab, thanks for checking in and hearing me chat. I'd love to keep the conversation going with you. So why not drop some thoughts in the comment box to see where you think you're winning at work, or what are some tips that you have for professionals who are looking to win at work. And be sure to join me on the Business Life and Coffee podcast. And hey, Tim, I hope you are enjoying your vacation. I'll see you soon.